Good evening again. We're back with, I think, what's going to be a very short video. Another Fusee pocket watch, or parts of. I think this is just going to be really a quick strip down because, as you can probably see, the chain is no longer attached. Now what I noticed is, I don't know if you remember in the last video that we spoke about, this little fella here, this kind of click, is so you can put some tension on this wheel here to keep the chain tight. Well, for some reason that's not engaged. As I say, it came in a spares parts box, so you know there's no real way of knowing what was wrong with it to begin with. So we're going to strip it down so that A, we can have a look at the ends of the chain, see what state the chain's in, and B, we can look at the inside of the barrel, because of remember what we said on the video last night or yesterday, that it's more or less a conventional barrel, but it's more or less a conventional barrel, just that it's doesn't run through a set of gear wheels. It runs on a chain. The reason they run on a chain is because it you don't get no lag with the as the power runs out of the mainspring. It alters the timings on watches ever so slightly if you don't wind it up, and you need really accurate timekeeping. As I said, there was a little pin there, because again, on a conventional sort of watch, the hairspring goes through and is fitted to the balance cock, and the balance cock and the balance wheel and hairspring come off together, but not on these Fusees. I would imagine there's others as well that are like it, but so let me see if I can see what I'm doing here. I'm going to back it off carefully, get the hairspring out, and then the hairspring fits through the regulator like that, and there we are. So let's have a quicker look at the I'll just take us so I can have a look, see if we can get it to focus on my hand. I'll take my glasses off so I can see what I'm seeing. For some reason my camera doesn't want to autofocus. Is that any better? No, I'll have to have a look at that. But the good news is that the pinions, not the pinions, the pivots on the I keep forgetting my words. Everything's good with the balance wheel. Let's just leave it there, shall we? Yeah. The balance staff. It's the point of being old and drinking beer of a day. So now we should, if all things go to plan, be able this little fella off. That was tight. That's very tight. Let's get a bigger driver in the hole. See how it is on this one. Oh, yeah. They're really tight. Oh, yeah. Super tight. I've got to say they were super tight. As I say, just please bear in mind this is a parts watch. Let's have a look and see if we can find the ends at the Fusee. It's looking promising. It's looking promising in as much as so this is looking pretty much like good news to me. I'll try and straighten it too much until I've dipped it in some oil, but let us investigate. Right, now you can see that barb like a hook. Well, that's a good sign because that's still there and that engages in that hole, so good news. If we keep pulling this gently, and you can see that it is still attached to the cone. So if we move this on a bit, again we've got to be very careful what we do with this. So there we can just see the other end. I can get hold of it. The other end. See if I can tease it up to come up. No. Just turn it up a bit, see if we can get gravity to do a bit of its business on it. Did it? No. I'm not really happy with this camera tonight. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. I've got a problem with my camera. I don't know what's wrong with it tonight. But that's it, I think that's a bit better. So there you can see the cone and the chain is down on the bottom. So what we'll do is, because there's a fairly good chance, I didn't think we was going to be able to salvage much out of this watch, to be fair, but there's the chain intact. So let's pop out these pins. Oh, jeez. These pins are very, very tight. If you knew how much pressure I had to put on that then, you wouldn't believe it. You say, no. That's the kind of pressure you'd put on a nut and bolt on a car. Let's get out the big pliers. Yeah. That's one. Someone's had a go at that one because it's all been mullered. Rollard. Drop my screwdriver. Got that one out. So it should be 3. And there was only 2, I believe. Right. So see if we can ease it up. Go right through. See if we can just ease that up a bit. Do you know, I think there's a little bit stuck in there. Yeah. Oh, that's gonna be a bugger. Oh, there you go, my best tweezers. I'm just going to have to put my big magnifying glass on. Have a look at that up close, excuse me. Yeah, there is. And looking in there now, I can see the fusee chain is proper wrapped up. But the problem I'm going to have is that this one, where I said it looked like it's had loads of scratches there before, if you can see it on the camera, the actual pin is broken off. Woe is me. Woe is me. So let me see. That's the size of a mountain. Bear with me while I open up Aladdin's cave. Dun dun dun. I would say don't try this at home, but I'm at home so I can't. What I'm going to have to try and do is find a suitable size punch. Let's see if I can punch it out, because there's nothing left. There's nothing left to grab. What size is that? It's way too big. That's way too big. I have to try and do something with this. Trust me, this isn't going to be pretty. This really is not going to be pretty. I don't know what to do with it. Don't know if you can just make out the top of it there, but it's almost flush. It's so tight up. There's just nothing there around there. There's a tiny little bit. And it's almost flush there. I was hoping to be able to get this little pin on. And with my huge hammer, just shock it off. Something I'm particularly keen on doing. I don't think it's been even slightly productive, if I'm honest. No. Oh God. You can see why this ended up in someone's park bin. And I threw it into eBay. That's miserable, isn't it? Let me put that out of the way for a minute before I get frustrated with it. Let's have a look inside the barrel and see if there's anything in the barrel that is going to cause us distress before we go any further. That doesn't seem to want to come down. All my scrap screwdrivers. So I can open it up from the edge. There we go. So, there you go. So, yeah, again, like I said, it's just almost the same as a normal hairspring, and it's quite a size bigger. And when you look here, I'm not sure if that's just oil on it, or if the hairspring, if the mainspring is actually broken. Don't know. Kind of looks broken there. Well, nothing ventured, nothing gained. As I say, it is scrap, so let's pop it out. Let's pop the hold that bit out. Okay, let's unfold it. Let's see if it's broken or not. Does feel quite tight in there, if I'm honest. Put these in and give it a pull. And there it went. Where did that go? There it is. Well, good news. What appeared to be broken isn't broken. So far the hairspring and the balance wheel and the balance staff are all good. The mainspring's good, so it's looking like there could be some life left in this old girl. The problem I have though is just getting that pin out, and I think you can see, I mean, I've had a play with it, but a little bit of scratching there, a little bit there, but this one someone's proper give treatment to. So I think that's as far as I'm going to go on the camera. I'm probably going to have to drill that out. So I'll switch the camera off and I shall, I just noticed the pin in there has been snapped off as well. Probably in a nice silver or gold case and just been snapped and thrown away. Yeah, so I'm going to end the video and I shall attempt to get that out, because it's going to take a while and it's going to look brutal. Well, much sadness went on while you were gone. Much sadness, but I've managed to get it to pieces, or I've managed to loosen it. That fell out, but now with any luck we should be able to get it to part company. So there we have it. There we have it in all its glory. Give it a different light in there. I don't know what that is. Whatever it is, it doesn't look right to me. So I bin that off. It's all very interesting, isn't it? That's that weird pallet fork. They're a weird pallet fork as well, they really are. I don't know where that came from, but I'm kind of assuming it's the stop for the Fusee. Just having a little look at bits while I'm here. It looks a bit bent, doesn't it? Oh God. If I try and put this watch back together, I don't know. I don't know if this is a worthwhile project or not now. Yeah. I'm really gutted as well, because the actual see how it's all, oh God, no wonder it was in trouble. It got itself all twisted up. yeah, I think this is really, as I thought it was going to be in the beginning, just a quick video to show what was inside, but I think it may be that baby. I think it's too far gone. I'm just going to run it gently through my fingers. Straighten that one out. I mean, that is ridiculous how thin this chain is. So that's ridiculous, isn't it? Super, super, super thin. That is absolutely crazy. Well, the Fusee chain could have gone again, which would have been nice. Let me have a look at this pinion. Can you see how bent that is? Save it wobbling about in my fingers. Now you can see now how bent that is. I'd love to think I could straighten that and put this watch back together, but it's bound to snap. It is bound to go pop. But that's that sadness. That is that part of the sadness. Another look at that one. That looks pretty straight. Yeah, that looks pretty straight to me. And now that the camera's behaving, behaving slightly better, you can see that the pinions on the end of the staff are all looking pretty good. Can focus a bit better up there, can it? Probably not. There, I think you can see them now. So that one's good, that one's good. Remember what I said, inside that cone there'll be like a little clutch, a couple of little there's another geared wheel in there. Well, that's it my friends, that's what's inside the Fusee. Mainspring's good, the Fusee chain is good. Its hooks, cone looks good. Balance and assembly is good. Skate wheel is good. It's just a shield that goes around the winder. I'm pretty sure that that is the stop or the lock. Comes up and locks onto that. I think it is, I'm not sure, I didn't see where it popped out from. There's the pallet fork. I remember I said that one's okay, that one must have been broken. There's the pallet fork, and there's the top and bottom plates. And the ancillary, all the other bits came flying out. Well, there you are. Oh, that's good, so I stuck to it. Now you know exactly what was in there. You could see how badly twisted that chain was, it was going to have to come apart. But the worry of it all was that little fella being so badly bent. That's a better angle, isn't it? You can maybe see that a bit better now. Show up there against that. No. It's just about better, is it? It's just about as good as it's gonna get, but it is definitely bent. The only thing I might do is I might pop it into some hot water, leave it in some hot water for 5 minutes, and then attempt to, you got to imagine this is the pinion, try and put it in between a pair of tweezers and just gently run it backwards and forwards to try and straighten it. But that's the job for another day. It was only a strip down really, and we've stripped it down. So, till next time, goodbye.